Hello and welcome back to Driver Parallel Lines. Yes, I know, CB. Well, if they're just going to offer these things here, get back in. Yeah, as I said, Buick Riviera. Still don't know what year, but it's certainly a later model than the Buick Riviera Slink gave us. This is a Celica GT. Chances are these are probably all race customers' cars. Also, Sauce, Deli Market, Cold Cuts. Yeah. Also, I have a timer in place. Store vehicle. This thing has TBS wheels. Or at the very least, mesh wheels, which weren't too common in the 70s. I am sure they could make mesh wheels in the 70s. Like, certainly the 80s, but... Right. Grand Valley, I think it's just a shoebox Ford. Convertible. That wasn't anywhere near you. Sorry, just need to steal your ambulance. You don't look like no paramedic to me. Up. Right. Horn. Good old meat wagon. And it ain't gonna save you. It's just gonna transport you to a place where you might be saved. Right. Store vehicle and switch to. Right. Back to the Grand Valley. God, Ray, you move quick. Okay, welcome to a impromptu collection video. Last one, I swear. I don't have an issue. This one, obviously, a 1979. Well, what? Actually, yeah, I think it might be a 79 model Chevrolet Chevelle wagon. At least by the front end. Okay, that's it. I'm stopping that. Also, nice entire suite of boat tails. Alright, let's go to the mission. Nice park job, asshole. Cruising along the beaches, staring at the beaches. Ooh, this thing is not quick by any stretch of the imagination, but I'm managing to pelt it pretty well. Also, everyone in New York during the 70s apparently was a grandma and didn't know really how to drive. Granted, considering how these cars sort of handled, I can see that. Why are you in that lane if you want to turn right? Hello, officer. Not doing anything illegal. Please ignore me. Yeah, the cops aren't going to immediately chase you unless you have some heat to you or the car you're driving. Yeah, my little adventure only took like 4 minutes, so... So who left this junk lying everywhere? Like, was there no... Wow, this thing taps out at 80. God, that's pathetic. I don't know. Anywho, what was I saying? Oh God, that's a cop. I'm only going 80. Well... Damn it. I'm a wheelman for the reason. Look, I'm in a fucking station wagon and I'm outmaneuvering you. Who are you? You ain't gonna catch me. Out the way, sweet soul sister. No traction on grass. Good to know. Okay, let's not put it into the drink. Too much traffic, don't care. Too much leg spiking, kinda care. But hey, at least if you see AMC Pacer, if you see things sort of dropping frames, and just doesn't give a shit. Sorry to interrupt your waiting for a hot dog, but I have places to go and a lack of concern for you. Well, this should be an easy getaway. Shit, that was a getaway area. Stop falling. I think I could have teleported over to here, but... You get a feel for the game. Should probably get a different car that doesn't have the heat on it. And I was going to say something a little bit quicker, but I've outran 2 police chases. I think it's good enough. Yeah. Oh. You'll be fine. I'm frankly not sure. Look, I don't know how to use the signals. Right then.
Okay, kid, this is Slate. You know what this is about.
No.
Here at the power station on Long Island. I gotta put you through your paces with the stick. Be sure you can handle yourself if you ever get in a situation. You know what I'm saying?
Gunman. Next mission will be Man, I'm sure. Learn to lock on, study strafing. The game didn't freeze, it just sort of stopped the music. Lock on. Yeah, here comes the GTA bit.
First thing, let's check you got the basics down. Now you got yourself cornered by some mean-looking barrels. Face the trigger, don't go snatching.
Face the barrels, then press left trigger to draw your gun. Line up the highlight barrel with the center of your view, hold left trigger to select the target, and right trigger to shoot. That's... Aww. I can't use the,
That's it, kid. Lock on to the... Not that one! Oh, yeah!
strafing.
I want to see Hornet slamming into that car front, back, and sides.
Press left trigger to try again, then left stick horsey. Also, hello, Dave Chappelle. I wish I had 4 thumbs, 4 hands, so I could give that 4 thumbs down. Okay. Also, what kind of well, I know there are revolvers that do have more than 6 rounds, but it's just kind of uncommon to have that as, like,
Let's see if you got any
starting
accuracy
pistol.
with that thing. Can you take out that car's tires from what we are?
You know. There we are.
Nice. Now do the other tire.
Well, I kind of thought you'd say that.
The car's hot anyhow, so waste it, then we'll go for a drive.
Yeah.
Bam! I got one last test for you, kid.
Apparently, you gave me a fucking god-ending revolver.
He's been and got his sorry ass the wrong side of Slink, and you're gonna convince him that's a bad place to be. I want to see what you learned so far today. Waste his punk ass wheels without ramming him. Just use the heater.
Oh. Yeah, someone might actually need to help you. Oh, there's a reload. How's he avoiding everyone? That's not... Wow, you're not very good at this whole running business. Then again, I'm not terribly good at this whole shooting business. So it evens out.
Better keep your ears open. I'm gonna be calling your ass when some work comes in. Take it easy, kid. Oh, and you can hold on to the shooter. Raise the man to see if you need some more bullets for that thing.
Oh, that's convenient. Job done. You're a natural gunman. Alright, 12 minutes. Yeah.
Man, you know I hate doing this, but I gotta ask you for a contribution. Help keep this garage out of the red, and help me with a few debts I got on the side. There's all kinds of opportunities to earn some.
How are you in the red?
Keep your eyes peeled for these signs around the city. Each one is pay dirt if you got the skills. Truth is, I need $1,500. Get anything on top of that, and you can work on your rides or pick up ammo in any of my places. But I could do with it pretty soon, kid. Some of the people I owe, they don't like being owed.
Seriously, Ray? Earn 1,500 for Ray. Get the cash back to La Garda. Right. Well. Guess we need 1,500. I'll just take this. Don't you worry. Kenneth Fairview. I want to say it's another Riviera, but I'm just getting a bit too many Lincoln Continental vibes from it. Whatever, it's mine now. Like I said, not one for one to IGDC. Do want a fucking Pacer, though. A Pacer with a goddamn vinyl roof. Let's see if they got this little detail right. Ah, no. They're symmetrical. AMC Pacers have asymmetrical doors. The passenger side is slightly larger than the driver's side to aid in egress and exit from the vehicle. got a race accepted. Okay, I don't want to be doing it in that. Like, I know I'm talented, but I'm not that talented. Let's go with something that's described as a sports car by the game. Easy difficulty. Right shoulder to race. Right shoulder. Easy difficulty selected. How the fuck is this easy difficulty? Oh, that's how they all crash. Oh. Well, rubbing is racing. What kind of fucking apex are you following? Yeah, best lap, race position, 2 laps. Right. It's just a day at the races. Yeah, after this, I think I'll cut this video and maybe start on the new one, because everything's going right. Okay, apparently these guys are just racers. They bought the paint, they bought the wheels, they bought the spoilers, but they forgot to do anything to the engine. A little bit less tail happy than I thought it'd be. I feel like this is aping a real course, but I'm not too sure which it is. Final lap! Ace tire. Huh. That's the European spelling for tire. That doesn't make sense in any way. Like, Michelin and Goodyear, they spell tire T-I-E-R or R-E. Yeah, T-I-R-E. Look, I'm dyslexic. Well, not entirely. I just suck at spelling. Which I think might be dyslexia. Not too sure. Also, Jesus Christ, I am just trouncing these people. Well, I'm glad to know I can do that. Wonder if that will, Also, I have 9... I probably have, like, infinite bullets for this. $500. Good. Right, that's that. I'm going to cut it here. I thank you for joining me once again. I'm going to continue on recording, but just cutting it here. So join me next time. Bye. 1